Hello there, everybody. This is Jonathan Ryan, DelaSol, and today I want to talk to you about the path of following your dreams. Living your dreams, living out what your soul came here to do so that you are fulfilled, which means full and filled instead of the empty, gnawing feeling that is at the core of the experience of a lot of people in this society, in Western society in particular. So I want to talk about the path of pursuing your dreams. I know about this because I have been doing this for a very long time, and I have gone to very deep levels of attainment with regards to spiritual fulfillment and the fulfillment of the soul and the heart and following the heart path. And so I started out as an engineer, a mechanical engineer, and I was all about proving to everyone how good of grades I could make and how successful I could be financially and how much I could impress my boss at the different jobs I had while in college and my internships and then after that. And right when I graduated college, I was offered a job making $55,000 a year. And for me, I came from a poor family, and that was at the lower end of what engineers were making, or at least average graduates, maybe not new graduates. But anyways, and I was like, wow, that's so much money. And my heart was glowing with this idea that wow, I'm going to make so much money and be so successful. And but I had this other feeling, which was like, man, this job feels like I'm settling. This job that I'm going to take, I'm going to make more money. I'm going to be so comfortable and secure. I'm going to be able to buy all these things and feel so fresh and new and shiny and accomplished to so many people in my family and my friends network who think becoming an engineer and doing all that is the path to success and fulfillment and feeling successful. And in a way it was, because it proved certain things to me, but it was obvious that it was something that I was doing that was not in alignment with what my deepest passions and heart desires were. Anyway, so I was offered that job making that amount of money, and my heart was glowing with the possibility, but then also there was a sinking part of me that was like, oh man, what am I going to do? This feels like it's wrong and like I'm settling, and in order to accept this job, I have to accept certain things about my identity and who I am, such as I was like, well, this job came from a place of settling and me feeling like I didn't do good enough in engineering and from a place of just taking what I can get, even though taking what I can get would have netted me more than I would have ever made. Taking what I can get also made me feel really deflated in my soul. And I wanted to talk about this today because I was led to talk about the things that are my gifts and my skills and my abilities that I've helped people with for years in my coaching and healing business, and which I've made a really good amount of money doing at times. And so basically I wanted to talk about this because I wanted to talk about how my gifts are the areas in which you need help. And I want to talk specifically to the people who need my help with regards to my most powerful gifts. And my most powerful gifts are teaching about how to get people to live a life of their dreams and to get started on that path. And specifically to teach people who are very success-minded and oriented already have a lot of ambition to them, but have perhaps applied that ambition to a path where they don't feel fulfilled, and maybe they're more making someone else's dreams come true. They're working for a big company, perhaps even making a lot of money, which often comes along with being ambitious and helping other people make a lot of money, and being ambitious in the educational or the financial sense. And so maybe you have done that, maybe you have made a lot of money, but you're in a job that doesn't fulfill you. And so I want to speak to you about what I can help you with. And so what I can help you with is basically the experience of becoming your own leader. Becoming your own leader. Because in order to follow the path of your dreams, you must become your own leader. You must become your own boss, and you must become responsible for doing everything that it takes in order to run the company that is your dreams. So if you consider your dreams to be a company, then that company of accomplishing your dreams needs what? A CEO. It needs leadership. It needs someone to sit down and say, okay, how is this business going to run? How is it going to stay afloat? How is it going to accomplish its goals? What is my my dream life business's mission statement? What does this business of my dream life want to accomplish and create? What does it want to deliver? In order to do that, you have to get out of the employee's mind. You have to make your ambition not any longer go towards being a stellar employee, but to being a leader of the life of the company, of the life of your own dreams. And I have a lot of experience with becoming the leader of living a life of my own dreams. I've been on a nonstop adventure, both with good experiences and really hard experiences, but all very worthwhile experiences for the most part, as adventures go. And so you need to become this leader. And so in order to do this, you need to change your psyche. You need to change your mind about things really deeply. You need to be able to change your mind about who you are. You need to change your mind about what you believe that you're capable of. You need to change your mind with regards to the experiences that you think that you deserve and that you think that you're ready for. So the main thing that you need to do in order to live a life of your dreams and translate yourself out of a career or an ambitious career track that isn't fulfilling you into living and creating a life of your most magnificent dreams is you need to deeply change your mind. And so when I say change your mind, I don't just mean like, okay, well, I'm going to do that now. I mean that your mind is basically a very complex web of beliefs. So many beliefs create the experience of your own mind, create the experience of your personality, create even the experience of your soul. And your soul is a compilation of experiences that has basically led your soul to evolve to a point to where you are now at this level of experience and what you're experiencing in your life. So you have to change your mind in a really deep way. And part of your mind is not just your thoughts and your beliefs. Part of your mind, a big part of your mind that people don't usually associate with being a part of your mind, is your feelings. Your feelings are a part of your mind. Thoughts are a particular type of feeling, and I know a lot of people would disagree with me on that, and that's okay. They can be wrong. That's fine. You can see it the other way too, but I digress for the purpose of clear understanding, which is that you also need to change your feelings that you feel. You need to change the emotional experiences that you have that drive you towards a life of your dreams. You need to basically reprogram your mind in beliefs, in expectations, in what you think that you deserve and what you think you're capable of. And also you need to reprogram your emotions so that they drive you towards living a fulfilled life of your dreams that is in alignment with the path of your heart, instead of just using your mind in order to accomplish the goals of what society tells you is important, of which you have to understand that basically the mind of society is a collective mind, the hive mind, and so there's a particular value system and belief system and emotional energetic patterning system that basically leads many people who are not aware of the need to take responsibility and ownership of the experience of their mind. It leads them to just being basically a drone. And I say this with love. I still have to overcome some things about this experience with regards to being a drone and all that. Because drones, you can't have a hive without drones, So there's a balance. But I digress for the purpose of you and your understanding, which is that in order to be someone who is not controlled and swayed by the hive mind to live a life that society says is good and should be fulfilling, and to begin to listen to your own heart and to live a life of your dreams, you need to take ownership and responsibility that you are the only one who is going to help you get there. Of course, there's God. And from a perspective, you can say gods and goddesses. I believe there's gods and goddesses. And those are all aspects of mine. So anyways, without getting too complicated, although I do want to hit my target market audience with this, people who are interested in spirituality as well, and want to pursue that spiritual path with more vigor and intensity. And so in order to live this life of your dreams and start living the life of your dreams, you have to take responsibility. You have to take responsibility that no one practically is going to help you get there. You're going to have to be the one who says enough is enough, and I'm going to do what it takes in order to do this. Because some of you who are watching are going to see that years have already passed by, and while you may have been very comfortable and had good experiences, the sense of the gnawing feeling that like your life is disappearing and you're losing the opportunity to do what you want to do is growing, and that's just going to continue to grow. So someone's about to pursue the life of their dreams. Got that engine sound on. So yeah. So you need to take responsibility. And it doesn't mean no one's going to help you as far as, people will help you accomplish your dreams. But in order to do this, and a lot of people will work against them, but in order to do this, in order to live the life of your dreams, you have to be the first one to put the first foot forward and say, I'm the leader, I'm the captain of this ship, and I'm going to make this happen. And I'm going to invest what I need to invest, emotionally, energetically, financially, willingness to experience stress and challenge and adversity. And you have to say, I'm the captain of the ship, and this is where this ship is going. And now from that perspective, who am I going to hire? Who am I going to hire to run my ship? Who am I going to hire to help me get there? Yes, I'm the captain of my ship, but also am I good at leading? Am I good at being a captain of a ship? You know? And so then you have to think about if you'd like to hire someone for that. And get someone's experience who's extremely adept at understanding and knowing how to change your mind so deeply, change your belief structure so deeply, changing your sense of identity so deeply as far as what you think you deserve, and also helping guide your soul in a way that feels comfortable with the changes that it's enacting in order to get the life that it wants, while also honoring who you are at your core essence, who your soul is at your core essence. And so, yeah, so that's often the first step. And so this video right here is actually like my first coaching call towards you. And so my job here is to get you to make the best decision for yourself, which is also helpful in me living the life of my dreams, which is for me to have my business fully flourishing with helping other people live a life of their dreams. I also help people deeply with becoming ready for their ideal masculine or feminine counterpart, what you might call your soulmate. I do a lot of like belief and deep transformation work and emotional work and inner work and healing work in order to do that as well. And I also do all of that type of work in order to help you live the life of your dreams, which this video is mostly about. And so my job as a coach on the first video here is to tell you, like, if this video is resonating with you, if everything I have said is resonating with you, and it's making you feel like it's time for you to start to take action on living your life so that your life stops getting away from you anymore, and you can actually feel fulfilled, not just successful in the financial sense, not just successful in like, oh, well, I've been ambitious and accomplished goals that society tells me to, but successful in the sense that, like, as you are approaching getting older and even thinking about being at the end of your life, did I live a life that I was crazy about, that I was wild about, that I had dreams about, and that I accomplished? Did I live a life listening to my heart and what it wanted me to do and where it wanted to guide me? Did I really come to this planet? Did I get born as a human, and did I completely do everything that I wish I would have done? Am I going to get to the end of my life and feel like I have any regrets? And so if what I'm saying is stimulating to you, if you feel like you're an ambitious-minded person and you already have career success and you're doing well in the creature comforts aspects of things and the financial sense of things, but you feel really flat and maybe hollowed out and like you're missing out on living the life of your dreams, I want you to reach out to me. And that is your first homework as the captain of the life of your dreams, is to reach out to me and to set up a call with me so we can talk about how to get that off the ground. And yes, I am a coach, and yes, I do this work for money, and no, I don't want to talk about doing this at this current time with people who are not ready to put that investment in, and I wish everyone to respect and to honor that who is seeing this video, because I have a manifestation of belief structure in place that I help people live the life of their dreams, and in so doing they help me live the life of my dreams, and the life of my dreams is to flourish in giving my art and giving my area of mastery and my gifts. My area of mastery and my gifts is incredibly deep level personal transformation with all aspects of yourself, so that you may live the deepest life of your dreams, spiritually, heart-wise, and soul-wise, and also to help people with relationships, and attracting their divine feminine or masculine counterpart, soulmate. And so because of that, I am only inviting people in to this container, to this call, to communicate with me, to reach out with me, who are ready to do what it takes, investment of time, energy, commitment, and finances, in order to say enough is enough. I'm no longer going to give up on myself, and I'm going to at least be ready to do the first step of doing what it takes in order to live the life of my dreams and have a life that I was truly proud of and I felt truly fulfilled by the time I get to the end of my life. And that concludes the first coaching call for me, Jonathan Ryan DelaSol, and the first call to action and challenge for you, which is, are you going to step up to the plate? Are you going to heed your call and reach out and say to yourself, I'm going to do what it takes. I'm going to take the first step, and I'm going to trust that I can get someone to help me take the next step and the next step and the next step, who knows the depth processes and what is necessary in order to do all of this, in order to achieve this. That is your challenge. Are you going to heed your call? Okay. Let me know if you have any questions, anything that's making you stop doing this. But again, my invitation was clear before. Make sure that you are ready to invest in all of those different areas that I just mentioned, in order to reach out to me and talk with me, because I want people who are seriously committed. Even if you're scared, that's fine. Even if you think you can't do it, that's fine. And in fact, that's welcome. But you need to be seriously committed about doing what it takes. And so I would like you to reach out to me, ask me any questions you may have. Let's set up a call. It's completely free, where we go over all this. But just know, I will ask you if you are committed in these different areas before we get on that call, because I don't waste my time, and I'm not going to waste the time of other people, because we have our dream lives to live, baby, and we are doing it. Love you very much. Jonathan Ryan DelaSol. Looking forward to hearing from you very soon. And by very soon, I mean, if you're resonant with it, you do it right now. Right now. Don't let yourself get scared and wait till later. Okay? All right. Thank you very much. Goodbye.